What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Tracus Sims. Welcome to the channel, man. This is our third video. Listen, it's another milestone. You know, when you're new to something, everything feels like a milestone. But today, very special day, we are doing our first reaction to a requested video. Before we get into that, though, I want to take an opportunity to thank each and every one of you. Look, if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you are not new to this channel, thank you so much for your support. Early in the process, we are on our road to 1,000 subscribers. The plan is to get there and to do it well. So to each and every one of you, again, thank you. So today's video is Michael Jackson, Stranger in Moscow, live in Munich in 1997. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, so I'm really excited about this. I don't know if I've ever seen this particular version of Stranger in Moscow. Nevertheless, one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. It was on the History album. I remember like it was yesterday, man, hearing this for the first time. So I'm excited about the video. With no further ado, let's jump in. Oh, people, man. Does anybody know where to get a gold jumper like that? I need that in the collection, man. Come on, man. So smooth. Ponytail, come on, man. Look, man, like, there are so many lessons that should be learned watching something like this, right? To, you know, as a former performer myself, like this is why Michael Jackson means so much to me, right? So Michael Jackson understands every part of the art form, right? Not just vocals, not just dancing, not just those things, but performance, man. Like, you know, no knock to any of today's artists, right? They're good artists out there. But one of the things that you miss is, when's the last time you went to a show? As a matter of fact, in the comments, answer this question. When's the last time you went to the show and felt like you watched a great performance, right? So some of the things that Michael understood. One, I made the joke about the shiny suit earlier, but you need a shiny suit so people in the back can see you. If you watched him, a lot of times he would hold his hands out wide, and he would point really wide, and he would do things like that. And so everybody can see him, right? But the biggest thing is it is so tough to be on a stage by yourself, right? I mean, obviously you got the band in the background, you got the background dancers, but the spotlight is on him, so everybody behind him is blacked out. To be on a stage, number one of that size, but any stage, by yourself and be that captivating, man, understanding how to connect with the audience, right? Sometimes as a performer, as much as you want to see people grooving and people getting into it and those types of things, sometimes as a performer, man, looking out in that audience and just seeing, there was a shot of a young lady, and she's probably 60 years old now, but of a young lady that she was just kind of mesmerized, man. And yeah, you can say it's Michael Jackson, but I tell you this, man, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got as a performer. And if you are a performer out there and you're watching this, take heed to this piece of advice. The position you don't want to find yourself in is when your songs are bigger than you, right? Because what happens is, and we've all been there, I've been there, when the song nobody knows starts to play, the energy gets sucked out of the room, right? But if you can maintain energy, if you can maintain a connection, if you can do things, in order to captivate that audience. There was a point in the video where he kind of just put his hands over his eyes. That was an emotional thing. Those little things, man, you don't get that now, man. And that's what I think that's part of the reason why. There's other reasons, but I think that's part of the reason why, man, it's just hard to, I might get some hate for this, but it's hard to love artists nowadays, right? You got a few, right? I mean, obviously you got the Beyoncés and people of that caliber. But man, masterclass, absolute masterclass on how to get the job done. It wasn't over the top. There were no explosions. Nobody was jumping out of the ground. And I think too often nowadays, artists rely too much on spectacle. But when you strip all of that stuff away, what's really there? Michael Jackson, King of Pop, man, greatest of all time, without question. Listen, I love this. Please, if you have requests, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to get to those and make sure that we can make a video on that. And remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Road to 1,000. Let's get it.